Yeah, yeah. Let's continue Python collection data types. In that, first let's continue Python tuple collection. So first important point, collection data types, any collection data type can be used to hold collection of values in a single variable. Main intention of collection data types to store multiple values in a single variable. Okay. So here tuple we represent using parentheses. If any collection of values we store using parentheses, then Python assigns this variable type is tuple. This variable type is tuple. Okay. Tuple we can represent using parentheses. In this collection of values, in this collection of values, we can store homogeneous. Homogeneous means same type of data. Same type of data. Heterogeneous. Heterogeneous. Different kind of data. Different kind of data. Different kind of data. Homogeneous means same kind of data. Heterogeneous means different kind of data. In a single variable, using tuple, we can store same type of collection of data or different kind of collection of data. Let me first explain creating tuple collection with homogeneous data. Let's say I am creating one variable t1. I am creating one variable t1. Then here I am storing homogeneous data. I want to know whether this date variable type is tuple or not. We already know there is a function called type. If you pass variable name, it will return what is the type of that variable. So it is returning class tuple. So here what happens is we are creating t1 variable, then it will create a object. In this object, again five objects, five different objects. One object is 10, second object is 20, or let's say this is tuple object, and one object is 10, and second object is 20, and third object is 30, and fourth object is 40, and fifth object is 50, and this is index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4. So in this way, it will refer these objects. Okay. Next one, tuple with heterogeneous data. We can create a tuple to store heterogeneous data. So I am creating tuple with different kind of data. Okay. So I am printing entire tuple. Then I am printing whether this variable is type of tuple or not. So it is written class tuple. Clear writing? We can create a tuple using parenthesis operator. Parenthesis. If you put collection of values in a parenthesis, then Python understands it is a tuple. In that parenthesis, you can store homogeneous or you can store heterogeneous. Using print function, we are printing entire tuple, but my requirement is I want to navigate value by value. Then we have different approaches. To navigate a tuple, we can use index. Index, here we have forward index and backward index. Forward index starts with 0, ends with n minus 1, n minus 1. Backward index starts with minus 1, ends with minus n, because there is no minus 0. Okay. So we can navigate tuple using forward direction and backward direction. Let me print tuple using forward direction and backward direction. So forward direction, I am starting index with 0, ends with n minus 1. Backward direction, we are using minus 1 to minus 5, means minus n. Next way, to navigate tuple collection, we have other approach, slicing. Slicing means I want value from this index to this location, forward direction and backward direction. And I want first value, I want to last value, I want to middle value. Like that, we want to slice. So for slicing operation, they given colon operator. Colon operator. We can use colon operator. We can say from this location to from this location. Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue navigating collection framework using slicing operator. Let me take another example and observe how we are navigating collection objects. So first element, I'm using this one, index of 0 in forward direction. Backward direction, I'm using minus 5. Last element using n minus 1 and the last element using minus 1. And other one, I said colon operator. So I want index 1 to this one. So what I'm saying, forward index, this one is inclusive, this one is exclusive. If you say 4, this is exclusive, it will return value 1 index to third index. Backward direction, this is minus 4, this is minus 1. So inclusive is minus 4, exclusive is minus 1, minus 4 to minus 2 you will get. And if you say colon, 0 colon, here if you not say end element, it will return from starting to end value, 0 index to end index. If you say minus 5 colon, it will return backward direction from minus 5 to last element. So we can use forward direction, backward direction in slicing operation. And one more important to navigation is using for loop. For loop is specially designed for navigating collection framework. Let me take this example, explain how it will work. So here I am creating a tuple with 5 values. I am using for v in T1, then I am printing v value. In other languages, we use this kind of syntax for, let's say, I equal to 0, 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, I plus plus. Then we use like T1 of T1 of T1 of I. In this way, we use for iterating values in tuple. This is initialization part, this is condition part, and this one is increment or decrement part. Yes or no? But here for loop, we no need to use these kind of syntax. They given simple syntax to iterate a collection of values. What happened here is this T1 means all 5 values. In this in operator, first this for loop returns the first value stores into V. Then we are printing. So this value is completed. All statements are completed. Next iteration, it will take a second value automatically. Then we are printing. Next iteration, it will move to third value, fourth value, fifth value. Once it is completed, control comes out of for loop. You no need to write these kind of lengthy syntax. So for loop is specially designed to iterate collection of values. It may be tuple, it may be list, it may be a set, it may be frozen set, it may be dictionary. Let me execute this one. See, we got output. For loop can be used to navigate in forward direction.